So as a follow-up to yesterday's video, today's video is going to be called RVers Don't Die Like This. And I'm going to tell you a story, as I always do. Welcome to Wingman Wisdom, everybody. I am the RV Wingman, Alan Warren, former campground owner, lifelong RV camping enthusiast, blah, blah, blah. And here on Wingman Wisdom, we talk about RVing and camping and crazy, funny, sometimes serious, sometimes silly subjects. And today is a serious subject. It's don't die like this. If you like this kind of content, by the way, please subscribe to the channel. Please help Wingman Wisdom to grow. I would like, if you like this kind of messaging back and forth where we talk about life and RVing and we have a two-way conversation, very respectful, I would ask that you please share it on social media with your family and friends and people that might need a little bit of Wingman Wisdom. This is not just my channel. I may have the channel, but this is a two-way deal. Many of the people that watch Wingman Wisdom are far smarter, far wiser than me, and wisdom comes with age. So I read every comment, listen to every voicemail, read every one of my emails, and I would love to hear from you. This is about a trip that I took to Popeye's Chicken. Just bear with me. Let me tell you what happened. And before I do, did you ever see the movie? And if you haven't, you need to see it. It's called Unhinged. Unhinged, with Russell Crowe in it. It will scare you to death. At least it did me. My wife was really petrified. Unhinged. I think we can all become unhinged. And when we do, it's bad for us and everybody around us. So my little story starts out at Popeye's Chicken. I love Popeye's Chicken. I go to Popeye's Chicken on a regular basis. I go to the same one on a regular basis. Walked in, there's this dude in front of me, and he's younger than me, clean dressed, and he's waiting. It's slow, they're busy, and I'm okay. He's up there. He makes his order, and apparently he's a Popeye's freak too, because he goes there all the time, made the same order, and the order was like, I don't know, $2.75 more than it was just the other day. And he's trying to get an explanation, and the cashier is there trying to explain. Very nice. Nope, it's not confrontational at all. Yet, back where the guys are frying chicken and doing all the prep work and the drive up, there's this guy back there, this 40-year-old guy, and he's walking around and he has a Popeye shirt on. And of course he must work there. He's behind the counter and he's interrupting everybody. He's getting in the way of the people trying to wrap the stuff, fry the stuff, take the money. He's not doing anything. He's walking around getting in the way. And I'm thinking, no wonder they're so slow. They got to get that guy out of here. He really was nothing but just someone to get in the way. Anyway, he notices that the man in front of me has a problem at the counter. So he comes over. The man was very nice at the counter. So was the checker. They were just trying to get on the same page, communicate effectively between the two. Why is that $2.75 change there? What's the difference? And it's the price of a piece of chicken. One piece of white meat at Popeye's Chicken, you want to get it where I go, it's $2.75. That's what this whole argument was about. $2.75. But not to these people, at least not to one of them. This worker, the one that was in everybody's way, could understand. He could hear that the guy in front of me was talking with the checker. And he comes over and goes, well, so what's going on here? And the man in front of me says, hang on, we got it. It's respectfully, we got it. And you go, no, I want to know what's going on. You're holding up the line. He goes, hang on, man. I'm just trying to get an explanation. Well, it's $2.75. He says, it's not the money. I'll pay the money. I just want to understand how you guys came up with it. It's not just, and this guy, the interrupter, was terrible. So disrespectful. Leave, sir, leave. Can you imagine that? I mean, maybe you can. You talk about not knowing how to deal with disgruntled or uncertain customers. That he had no skills at all. None. And he made the man in front of me go from a normal person that was rational, talking with this other normal person on the other side of the counter, to this almost madman. And it could have been completely prevented, except for that troublemaker over there. But the problem is the troublemaker, he didn't think he was a troublemaker. He was fixing everything. Hey, what's the problem? You need to leave, sir. There's other people trying to order the chicken. And he was so rude. So disrespectful. Here's what I did. I said, man, come on. I want to place my order and it's just a piece of chicken. I told him I'm not going to I'm thinking, you know what? If he's that big of a problem, give the man a $2.75. Here's your chicken breast and make the problem go away because everybody in the restaurant, every one of them was going, what in the world is going on up there? And I'm thinking, is this one of those things that you see on YouTube where it turns into the guy jumping over the counter and beating somebody up? I mean, really, it was that close. Is $2.75 a good enough reason to die? And sometimes people really do die for that. Is it really worth it? How about just giving them the piece of chicken? I tell that story because, number one, it's true. And there's more to it if you care to listen. But I think that we all go from rational to getting up here, and then we just lose it. And it's so difficult once you lose it to pull back from that, because you're all just so upset. And it could have been prevented. One person out of the two needed to say, you know what? It ain't worth this. I'll just pay the money, shut my mouth, and leave. Or, here, take a piece of chicken, sir. Sorry for the confusion. We'll figure it out next time. Have a nice day. No, neither person came together. Neither one of them. And it just getting worse and worse and worse. Finally, the guy left. This happens at RV dealerships. It happens at your place of employment. It happens at the grocery store, at restaurants. You've got an employee that wants to get you out of there. They're supposed to give service, good service. Too many of them don't care. And I know how hard it is to find good people to work for you, but they don't care about their job. They don't care about the people. They don't care. But it gets worse. So I walked this man outside. I placed my order. I walked him outside and said, let me tell you something. I'm going to get that guy fired. I'm going to get him fired. That is so disrespectful what he did to you. It is wrong. And he's like, wow, you don't have to. I said, no, I don't have to do it. But somebody's got to say something. You can't do that. Certainly the people at Popeyes care. So on my receipt, it said, give a review. Heck yeah. So I jumped online on Popeyes. I love Popeyes. And I couldn't find a human being. You can't find a human being. If you can find a human being, please show me how you did it. Please. I spent about 15 minutes. I dedicated 15 minutes of my life, of my day. I know it was my choice, but it was wrong. Because if that man behind the counter was treating the man in front of me like that, who else is he going to do that to? The business has a responsibility, doesn't it? To have good employees. At least I think they do. So I couldn't get a human being. I went through all the auto response, a robot on the messenger thing came back. Hi, how can we help you? And I do, thank you. Was it a this or was it a that? And I said, I want a human. They wanted to send me a free coupon. I don't want a free coupon. I just want to share my experience because that man needs a talking to, or he needs to be fired. They got cameras everywhere, right? Wouldn't you think that if I could get a human being, somebody that cared at Popeyes, they would have said, what time was it? Looked at the receipt, looked on the camera and go, oh, we got to pull that guy off. We got to give him some training. If you would think that, you'd be thinking wrong, because that's the way I thought. At a very difficult time, frustrating, that Popeyes is off my list. And hopefully they'll wise up and get rid of that guy. My point is that this is not just about Popeyes. It's about everywhere we go. It's about me. It's about you. It's about trying to be rational, trying to be helpful. At the campground, if there's a dog barking, do you want to go from 0 to nuclear because the next door neighbor's dog pooped in your sight, they didn't pick it up? I know it's not nice. I know it's disrespectful. But to go into nuclear mode is not the best choice. The police officers, well-trained, and I think almost all of them are well-trained police officers. If they exercise that training and they use that thing called discipline, when they enter a situation, they don't instantly go in and go and try to push somebody down. They assess the situation calmly, rationally. If you're in a campground and somebody's doing something wrong, don't attack them. I mean, generally speaking, it's a minor infraction. Remember it. Don't ignore it. Maybe mention it to the campground manager, but don't go nuclear on somebody. Communicate and try to do it effectively. It was an embarrassment for me and the workers. It was an embarrassment for everybody, except the man that was in front of me. He was just furious. And the flippant got rid of him. And as soon as he walked out, he was just talking, man, that guy was terrible. And I'm thinking, you are the problem. You should fix it. You should have never done that. Give the man a $2.75 chicken breast and let the thing go. But no. So what do you think? You think that too many of us get irrational? We go from 0 to nuclear too quickly? Are you willing to die for $2.75? Are you willing to just risk it all because you don't know what that other person's going to do? That guy behind the counter that was wrong, he didn't know what the guy in front of me was going to do. That guy could have pulled something on him, could have beaten him up. He didn't even think. When we are faced with confrontation, and it's every day we have an opportunity to escalate something and make it worse. We do. And I'm telling you, if you do it with the wrong person, you can die on that mountain. For real. So I want to know what you think. Have you had situations like this where you were just in the middle of something? All I wanted was my chicken. When I had to experience that whole preventable, avoidable situation. So drop a comment below. I appreciate you so much. Again, I'm wearing this spooky shirt, kind of a Halloween shirt, because it can be scary out there. Speaking of this shirt, if you like a link to the people that I buy my shirts from and you'd like to get a discount, you can do so. I don't make a penny if you buy one shirt or 1,000 shirts. I don't make anything off of it. I just love these people. And if you click the word more in the description below, it will open up. You'll see links to, it's called High Seas Trading Company. You can click over there. Also see links to many of the people that I do consultant work with in the RV industry. If you're looking for a great RV dealer, somebody that cares about your business, they want to earn your business today, tomorrow, next year, and forever. You can find those people if you click the word more. They're down in the description. So thank you for watching. Make sure that you like this video. Share it on social media with your family and friends who need a little bit of wingman wisdom. And let me hear from you. Have you ever had any of those situations that maybe they did get out of hand? Let me know. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.